So our first speaker today was Nick Hillman from HEPI, and he gave us a really good big picture view of the sector and changes that have been happening and are coming down the line towards us. And so he was talking about things like tuition fees, Brexit, internationalisation, and the student perspective as well in terms of admission rates, disadvantaged students, and just laying down some of the really big challenges that are facing us now and into the future. We had Peter Riley from the Institute of Employment Studies who talked to us about his experience of job evaluation, market pay and reward across a number of sectors over a number of years. And it's quite challenging in terms of picking up some of the perceived weaknesses of job evaluation that we hear from time to time, but also he balanced that by drawing out the advantages of a sound job evaluation, a role analysis scheme. He also spoke about the pros and cons of a market pay-based approach, and what he was emphasising really was the need to balance all of that with a sensible and future-proofed reward strategy. Our final speaker was John McGurk from the CIPD. John has a very deep knowledge of the education sector, but also considerable experience himself across a number of sectors, and clearly being the head of Scotland and Northern Ireland CIPD, he works with various industries in HR. So John was talking to us about the need for agility in universities and colleges, which isn't a word that's always associated with universities. But he was looking at the need for change, the need for us to be much more fleet of foot, the need for us to capitalise on learning and development, looking at organisational change, and always responding to the challenges that we have before us rather than feeling overwhelmed by them. We had 3 workshops today which were much more interactive sessions for people to look at issues around Brexit and the uncertainties there, around reward strategy and one university's approach to tackling that, and the gender pay gap as well as a challenge and an opportunity, I suppose, for members to respond to that positively. And what I like to do with ECC is to think about our role as an enabler of those networks. And so that's very much what the workshops were about today.